Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Final day, Sunday. I had two recorded shows, Friday and Saturday, as you all know about it, because unfortunately I was away. I was away doing a little bit of a climb, as you can see. Look at this, celebration time. Actually did it. It was the most difficult, hardest thing of my life, but we achieved the National Three Peaks Challenge. It was unreal. Honestly, I never ever thought from day one when we tackled Ben Nevis that we were going to do it. I felt like I was going to die. I was out of breath. I couldn't take more steps. The lads kept me going. Can't thank them enough. They were forcing me, pushing me, and obviously you have to push yourself as well. You can't just make people make you do things. It's got to have some willpower in your body. You have to keep going, and the motivation kept me going. It was the first one. It was Ben Nevis, and you may have seen a picture of me where I was holding my head in my hands, thinking to myself, can I do it? Can I push myself? Can I motivate myself? And yes, I did. And yesterday we actually finished our Three Peaks Challenge, where you could see on the poster, on the pictures, where we actually finished it. It was amazing on Snowdon, but you know what? It was Baltic, and I have to take this opportunity to thank Quarry Green JFC. Absolutely brilliant. JP Leary and Gary Crow and all the team, all the mums, the dads, the parents, and especially the kids from Quarry Green, Cobras I think, and others. They were all there. It was brilliant to see them and go up the mountain with them. And our guide, obviously we had a guide, we had him to lead us, because without him we probably wouldn't have got through it either. And without Chris and Colin, Chris, over 25 miles of driving, dear me, 25 miles, 25 hours of driving. You can wait for that 25 miles. It was unreal. What a driver, unbelievable. Colin motivating himself to get these things done. I couldn't believe what we were getting through. I really couldn't. And it was the travel that took it out of us as well. We were staying over, we hardly got any sleep, and as you can imagine, 7 lads trying to bunk down and trying to get some good night's kip just doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. There's always something that happens, but we'll have to go into detail after to tell you, in a different world, as they say. But do you know what? The bonding that we did together, with Colin, with Chris, with Jack, with Jason, with Paul, with Ian, the guide as well. It was brilliant. It was just a fantastic team effort all around. But when we went on those mountains, it was a different challenge. And I have to pick a bone with Ian. He's our guide. I had a little go because he really didn't give us much of a break on Snowdon. It was like a cattle market. I must admit, I've never seen so many people wanting to climb a mountain, especially on a Saturday, as we did there, because there was more people on Snowdon. We did see them quite a few on Ben Nevis, because obviously that was a tough one. We were in Scotland. It was hard. It really was hard. And to see so many people there yesterday, and we have to thank the mountain rescue team that we bumped into there as well, because when we were coming down there was 1 or 2 incidents that they had to attend, and then we saw the helicopter that was in to airlift someone away, and we do hope that those people are okay, fingers crossed, because it was treacherous up there yesterday. Our worry was that we had people up there with Quarry Green and things like that. We were just hoping everyone was coming home safe, but someone obviously didn't. And we were talking away to the mountain rescue teams. We've got a photograph with them. We had to, because they do a fantastic job. Don't forget, we all go out there. They don't have to be there. We don't have to be where we are. And one slip can really put you in danger. And believe me, there's very treacherous ground in those mountains. So anyone who's done any one of the 3 peaks that we mentioned, Ben Nevis, Scafell Pike or Snowdon, hats off to you. Well done, because you know what I'm talking about. And you also might all be aware, because what we were laughing about and what we were talking about and what we picked up on those 3 mountains was, are we there yet? We started shouting to our guide, and I had him going. And I think that's why he upped the pace half the time, because every 10 minutes we're shouting, are we there yet? And then people coming up to you, you must know this, you must hear, and you say, is much further to the top. You've got about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And when you first start at the bottom, that's what people are saying coming down. You'll do it, about 20 or 30 minutes, you're thinking, wow, we're nearly there, we're getting there. And that's what it is, you've got to tell people the truth. And they're all coming back going, someone said that to me an hour ago, and you don't realise that that they've probably got about another 1.5 hours to go. It all depends on your body weight, your personality, your determination to get you through there. But you know what? Anyone who wants to do the National Three Peaks Challenge, take the poles with you. Please take the poles with you. There's a lot that you see don't use them. They help 100% to get you through it. Even coming down, slows you down. Ben Nevis drags you down. That is the difference between a mountain. You can't stop. It's pulling you. It really does pull you. If you've not done that, expect it. Coming down is tough. You're trying to slow your pace, but that is pulling you down as quickly as possible. Whereas you've got control of Scafell Pike a little bit, even though it's steep, and also Snowdon. You can control yourself, you can go onto rocks, you can stand still. Ben Nevis, the toughest ever, and what we're all saying, even the team, when we talked together, it was one of those things when you looked up, lucky enough it was misty for me, it was, the top was never coming, the summit was never coming to you. You were looking and you was thinking to yourself, what is happening here? Where is the top? How far have I got to go? It was never coming to you all the time. It got further and further away, not closer and closer. Well, that's the way it felt for all of us anyway. And when we got to the top, we didn't have much of a break either, I assure you, before we started coming down. But when you start coming down, it's a lot easier than going up. Your legs will still hurt. Not one of us have got blisters. And there's the bragging rights for me as well, because all these experienced climbers who was around, who've done it before. Ben Nevis was my first ever mountain really to climb. I'd done Mo Vanna when I was a kid, that's all. But I was the only one, excuse me, not to fall over. I've got the bragging rights. Lads, I know you're not going to thank me for it, but hey ho, I've got the bragging rights. I did not fall, I slipped. They were all trying to say, you did fall. I didn't fall. I really did not fall. I would have told you, I'd have been honest and said I fell. And to be honest, you all knew, because I was most of the time the back marker. If I did fall, you'd have known about it. You'd have heard me screaming. So I didn't, I slipped, and I was very close to falling. And one of the things on Snowdon, where you had to climb across a rock, dear me, one false move, you were over the edge. It was unreal. And it's a free-for-all. People just do it. People just go there. Be very, very careful, please. It's not just, oh, this is simple, boring this. If you're going to go for a challenge, you go for the challenge 100%. And what I've got to do, I'll just have a sip of my tea as well. Oh, do you know what? It's lovely to come back to that, because you don't get tea up there. We'll go into more details in a minute. But what I've got to do, we done Ben Nevis. Now, this is probably one of the proudest moments, and we've got to thank our guy Ian. He was brilliant. He was the guide. He pushed us, motivated us, and carried us through that, because he wouldn't let us stop. He was on top of us. That is what a guide is all about, making you do it and giving you the adrenaline to go there. So Ian, thank you very, very much. And this is just a little bit, just for you, because we wanted to enjoy a little bit for you as well. So you can join in for us, because this is for you, Ian. And Ben Nevis will always bring memories back to us. This is what we achieved. We done the 3 peaks. We couldn't ask for anything else special. We're over the moon, and that is going to probably be the most outstanding memory in my life, to go to Scotland and tackle the highest mountain in the UK. And you know what? We achieved it. This is all to our lads. This is to Colin, this is to Chris, this is to Paul, this is to Ian, this is to Jack, this is to Jason, and this is for me as well. We're proud, it's tough, we want you to support us, and we just hope that you enjoy what we're enjoying. That was what we felt. We were going to play that at the top, but we didn't. We didn't. And you can feel, I'm proud of the band, I'm proud of this, of Colin and Chris. They give us this. at the end of Snowdon. And do you know what, it was so emotional that the medal will last in my heart forever. So emotional, that was emotional, and doing the Three Peaks is emotional. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my lifetime, but it's one thing that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and I'm sure the team will too. This is for you, Ian. I'm sure you'll enjoy that, Ian. Thank you very, very much for getting us to all those Three Peaks. Couldn't have done it without you. Couldn't have done it without Colin and Chris. Couldn't have done it without the team. In my heart forever. That's what you all are. Thank you very, very much indeed. I hope you enjoyed that, but that to me means a lot. And I got emotional a little bit there because it hasn't broke in yet, it hasn't come home to me what we've actually done. But to see the kids there as well from Quarry Green, that was emotional as well. JP, Gary Crow, to travel all the way to meet us, and we just wanted to stay with them, but you couldn't. The guys had to get us down because we were standing around. The mist was unreal, and we have to thank everyone as well at Snowdon when I shouted that we'd done the Three Peaks, and they all shouted well done, started clapping us, because it is an achievement in itself. And as I say, I'm wearing this t-shirt probably for the last time, but I put it away. I had to do it. I'm still proud of that, and I'm proud of that medal of Colin and Chris that they awarded us at the end. Now, if you can donate, it'd be fantastic. If you could go and find DXTL Hearts of Gold initiatives, please donate. The funding is coming in. We're over the moon on it. We can't thank it enough. It's slow but surely. We just need thousands and thousands because we want to put it back into the grassroots football. We've got projects, we've got initiatives. We want to help children who are vulnerable, children who are disadvantaged, families who are kids who can't get into football, kids who have accidents, kids who can never play again. This is, honestly, the motivation from the team, and that's what kept me going, knowing what we were doing. We've all got full-time jobs. We all took time out, holidays, to go and do this. And believe me, it was the toughest thing in my lifetime I'll ever do. The steps were so high to put my feet on. I didn't think my legs were going to handle the pressure, but they did. But when you go out and do it, enjoy it and be proud of yourself, but be prepared. Go with the right gear, not in your trainers and tracksuits. It's easy to slip. Please go in the right mountain gear. I done it all. I used every little bit of it, and I had these brand spanking new boots, glorious. They got me through it. I loved them, but they're probably ruined now after those Three Peaks. I don't know. I've got to clean them all up, but honestly, they do the world of good. And make sure that, because I went over quite a few times on one side, not falling, on my ankle. If I had trainers on, I think I'd have snapped my foot. Remember, the boots protect your ankles. You need them over there. They don't give you blisters. The boots are there to protect your feet from broken bones. So go out, enjoy yourselves, and if you've done any one of the peaks, Ben Nevis, Scafell Pike or Snowdon, hats off to you. You've done a fantastic job, and you know what I'm talking about when I come out with, are we there yet? 20 minutes to go to the top. We all know that. We all just try and help each other. But you know what I also found? Years ago, people used to go past each other walking in the streets. People used to talk and say hello, good morning, good evening, hope you're having a good day. People used to do, and the feedback was unreal. It's disappeared now in our communities. We walk past people now. We don't say morning, we don't say hello, we don't say good evening. It's just carry on as if they're not there. We don't recognise each other. One thing I can say, on those mountains, every person wished each other luck. Every person was friendly. Every person was talking. Even we got stopped by loads of them because we had the t-shirts on, Three Peaks. They were proud of that. We were proud of it. And you know what? It brought back memories that the community people are still there. Can we not change things? Can we walk past? I'm probably going to walk past everyone now and say, morning, how are you doing? It brings the communities together. Let's bring it back. Let's try and bring it back where we say hello to each other. We're all sharing this earth. We all should be part of this earth. Not just your friends, not just your family. Make other people your friends and family if you can, if you know where I'm coming from. Let's make our communities safer, better and more friendlier. And that is the only way we can do it, because that's what I noticed, that's what I thought brought us together, and it made me proud to start talking to people. People wanted to talk to you. You were interesting to people. They were interesting to us. And we shared stories, swapped stories, talked about different things. What's it like Liverpool? What's it like in Scotland? What's it like by the lakes? What's it like in Wales? People wanted to talk, and that's the way I believe we can get on, by bringing communities together. And if you look at Don't Cross the Line and the record we have, we've been bringing communities together since 2003 with all our football commitments, with everything that we do in the voluntary work. That's what it is, bringing people together, making a difference and trying to bring more friendlier people together and respect one another. That is what is missing. We need to respect, we need to talk to each other, and we need football to show us as a tool to do that. Bring communities together and let's be friendlier together. Honestly, that's the way I see life going. And I'm going to say morning to everyone now, and good evening. And if you don't say it back, fair enough, that's the way it's got to be. But some people are shy, some people are embarrassed. Remember, every person that now is going to be my friend. I really want to make a difference. And we'll try and publicise this all the time. Let's get together. Good morning, top of the morning to you. Whatever it may be, wherever you are, whatever country you're in, let's bring people together. Let's make a difference, because those 3 peaks, that challenge, has brought me together with a lot of community people there as well, because people want to see you doing well. People applaud you. People are amazed at you when you make an achievement like that. And I'm amazed at myself, believe me, and I'm still so emotional. I'm inside. It hasn't come out of me. It really hasn't yet. It hasn't sunk in exactly what I've done, and I feel good about it. And I've also got to thank my physio. My physio worked really well on me. I'd done a marathon. I achieved a marathon, and I didn't think I was going to do it. The aches and pains and my feet, the problems, my back. He cured me before the marathon, and he also done it before the 3 peaks. I thought my problem, my foot, was going to flare up, and it's feeling great. It really is. I put my creams on, I took my paracetamol, but really, I didn't feel it on one of those peaks. And that was the worry in the back of my mind. My foot is going to go, it's going to flare up. It didn't. Paul Tomarco, what a physio man you are. And I can't wait for him to get a massage down now, because the next challenge is going to be Hadrian's Wall. We're building a team up of people who want to take activities with us and raise the funds for the Hearts of Gold initiatives. We've got Jason, we've got Paul, and we've got Jack, who are going to do a skydive. My name's not down to it yet, because I'd done parachute training years ago, and 16 times I ended up going there, and I kept getting refused because the weather was too bad, and it was annoying. I got that annoyed, I'd never do it again. I'd done all the training, everything to go, never ever done it. And when they said they'd like to do a skydive, it didn't really grip me, it didn't motivate me. Something, it's probably that, do you want to do it? Why would you want to do it? Okay, the 3 peaks, that was never in my mind to do it. It was just a challenge that I wanted to do for the Heart of Gold initiatives with Don't Cross the Line. And we needed to get motivated, and that's what we all need to do. I'm building this team, they're going to do that, and Hadrian's Wall, they're going to do that as well. That's 73 mile over 3 days. We're going to do that in 2022. We'll give you the date when that's going ahead. But that is another big activity, achievement, that'll go in well. It'll never beat what I've just done on the National 3 Peaks Challenge. People will climb a mountain now and again. They'll do it individually, but not over the 3 days. I couldn't do the 24 hours, not in a million years. You don't have time to take pictures and enjoy the scenery. Okay, it was misty, it was foggy, but believe me, it was still enjoyable. And to see those rocks and those streams and drink out of those fresh waterfalls, swell your face, it was gorgeous. It was better than any bottle of water or any tap water. It was real spring water, it was fresh, and it was really, really motivating to drink that and keep you going for the rest of your journey. So once again, thanks to all DXTL team who put up a fantastic show, and we got through it. The challenge that we got was the National Three Peaks. Done it, dusted. You'll hear about it off me for months, but I'm so proud. And thank you very much once again, Chris and Colin, for giving these medals at the very end. What an achievement. Toast you, love you and leave you, because we'll be back again on Friday at 7 p.m. with loads more news and more activities, and let you know what's going on. I hope you had a fantastic weekend yourselves. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax. I'm not going to get relaxed. I'm still on a high, so you can understand where I'm coming from. And I'm meeting the family a little bit later on for more applause. That's all I'm after now. In the meantime, you put your feet up, relax, have your drink, and enjoy yourself, and we'll see you next Friday at 7 p.m. So for myself, Mal Lane, all the team here at the Grassroots Show, don't cross the line. Hearts of Gold initiatives and Refs Rec campaign. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless.